Hey you guys, it's Brit. Tonight we're here with something a little different. I haven't done this in quite a while, but I want to talk to you about 5 current favorites that I have. Some are beauty related, some are just house related, but I figured let's just switch it up for just a second and talk about something a little different. So if you're interested, please keep watching. All right, you guys, so I'm going to go in order of what I am really obsessed with, and then finish with something that I really love and I'm obsessed with, but it's at the bottom of the list. So do with this video what you will, but first I want to talk about this brand. It is called Space Camp. And they just recently did a collab with Kool-Aid to come out with 3 flavored lip balms. I ordered these. My hopes weren't super high because, as some of y'all might know, I am a lifelong Treat Beauty lover. I adore Treat Beauty. I've purchased so many of her lip balms and really love them. So I was a little nervous trying this other brand. I'm like, okay, it's a flavored jumbo lip balm. Can it really beat out my Treat Beauty or even come close to it? And the answer is yes. I am so shocked to say that. The one thing I will say is the Space Camp lip balms are not as big as the Treat Beauty lip balms. So that's the main difference that I can tell so far. But there's 3 flavors in the Kool-Aid collab, and one is blue raspberry lemonade, another one is grape, and then the other one is tropical punch. And they all taste so different and so spot on. If you were a kid that grew up with Kool-Aid, especially in the summer, it's such a nostalgic taste and scent that can really just transport you back to like literally being a kid. At least for me it can. All 3 of them are amazing. If I had to rank them, I would go tropical punch, grape, and then the blue raspberry. I will say that I also in my order ended up buying the coconut cream, which is one of their permanent scents. It's around all the time, just to try something additional in my order. I really like the coconut one, but as far as a limited edition, one of a kind product, the Kool-Aid collab checks all the boxes and more for me. In fact, not to expose myself as a hoarder, but I actually ordered a backup as well because I know they're limited edition. They claim that there's not going to be any restocks, even though that could just be a marketing thing. I'm not sure, but I wanted to play it safe and make sure that I had some backups of these. Love them, 10 out of 10. Even the packaging is so simple, but so spot on. It kind of has like this matte, like soft touch matte feeling label on it. The box that it comes in is super cute. 10 out of 10. So I have one other beauty related item, and then I have 3 kind of home related items. The next thing I want to talk about is this new scent that I discovered. It's called Mezcow Lime. I'll put the bottle in the company right here. You can save it for later if you want. It is supposed to be a cologne for men. In my opinion, it is very unisex. It's very clean, citrusy, summer vibes. If I can find the notes of the cologne, I will also include them on screen. It is a little pricey for a fragrance. What I have learned is that perfume is just one of those things, perfume, cologne, whatever. It's one of those things like, yeah, you can find cheap ones out there, but typically if you can find something a little more middle of the road, it's usually going to last longer, have a better throw, and I have never felt bad about spending money on fragrance. Not saying I'm going to spend some wild amount, but I believe that I paid $80 for the bottle that I own. And I would say so far, I love it. I actually have owned the bar soap from this brand for a while and decided, you know what, I want to try the cologne, see how it goes. I love the cologne. The bar soap is nice too. It's got stuff in it that will like exfoliate your skin. Love that. But as far as if I had to pick one or the other, the cologne is amazing. All right, so now let's get into some home related favorites. The first one I actually discovered last summer when it was launched, and luckily they brought it back. It's the Mrs. Meyer's Tomato Vine Scent room spray, counter spray, hand soap, dishwashing soap. I love all of them equally. Obviously, the room spray is not really a must-have, but as far as the hand soap, dish soap, and the counter spray, I am obsessed with this scent. It's very earthy, very heavy on the tomato vine scent. It is spot on, 10 out of 10. I love that the brand's products anyway, but when I can find a scent that is super unique, you can't find it from, I don't know if any other brand that does a tomato vine counter spray or anything like that. If you guys do, sound off down below. But last summer I stocked up on this because I was like, I want my house to smell like this all the time. Earthy. It's almost like it's got this like dirty undertone, which sounds gross, but it's so good. It's so good for summer. I also love the grass, I think it's called fresh cut grass that they make. They brought that back as well. But if I had to pick one or the other, the tomato vine is so unique, so special, and I'm glad that it was brought back. I've got all the dish soap, all the counter sprays. I have a couple of the hand soaps, and I was so glad that it made a return. Let's finish out with 2 products from Bath & Body Works. Keeping with the tomato vine scent, this summer, or this, I should say this spring, Bath & Body Works came out with a new scent. It's called Off the Vine. This is very unique to Bath & Body Works. Now, if you're wondering, does the Mrs. Meyer's Tomato Vine smell like Off the Vine from Bath & Body Works? Similar, but not the same. I find the Bath & Body Works one to have a little bit more sweetness and a little less earthiness to its scent, but in a good way. I ended up buying the shower gel and a few of the candles. Candles have a decent throw, not a huge throw, but I really like the shower gel. Oh, and I also bought one of the body sprays because I had a free item from Bath & Body Works. Really love it. Again, earthy, but a little bit sweeter than the Mrs. Meyer's one is. Still love it. 10 out of 10. I know that they won't keep it around. It's seasonal, but as for right now, I'm loving it. I wish they would keep it around, but we know how Bath & Body Works goes. It's only going to be around for this summer. Speaking of summer, let's also talk about this room spray that I just discovered. It's the Bath & Body Works Sparkling Summer Room Spray. It's right here. I will find the notes and include them on screen. This is a very unique fragrance. It is not fruity and like that sickening kind of summer sweet scent. I don't love that. It almost smells like it has a little bit of neroli, a little bit of citrus, but not in a sweet, sweet way. Again, I'm bad at describing scents, but I love this so much. I also bought, I was trying to see if I have it on my desk. The other scent that I got is Sandbar. That's still a clean scent, but it's a little more strong than this one is. So that's why I'm choosing to include this one and not both. But of course, fragrance is such a tailored to what you like. Some people really love the sugary sweet pineapple, passion flower. That's not my thing. I like something a little bit more clean and earthy, if that makes sense. But either way, I'm going to edit this video quickly and hopefully get it up for y'all the same day. I figured let's take a little break, a little detour, and yeah, tell me what y'all are loving down below. Do you know of any of these products? Have you bought them? How do you feel? I'll be checking the comments. But for now, if you like the video, please leave a like and a comment. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.